Hello and welcome to the Choose Woodbridge Podcast. I'm Jan Polsford and today we're in Ives Footwear on the Thoroughfare, where feet never had it so good. A fixture in Woodbridge and Suffolk for many years, Ives is one of England's oldest family shoe businesses, now in its sixth generation and still a family affair, with brother and sister David and Fay, who took over the Ives Footwear business from their late father, John Ives.
Yes, we are the sixth generation. My father had somebody look through the family tree. We went back as far as 1707.
Wow.
Yeah.
I noticed that the Ives family were curriers. Is that how you pronounce it? And what is a currier?
It's all the work that they do with the leather before it's then made into the footwear. Like it's been cured, if you like. So I suppose that's where it comes from.
Some people think that we've been mistaken by saying courier and not courier, but it is, yes, it's the processing of the leather.
And that was in Cratfield, near Halesworth, starting in the 1700s. And if you go to the Halesworth Museum, you'll see a fascinating display of photos and stories about the Ives family, who've had factories and shops all over East Anglia.
Well, that was father's aunt Dora.
Yes.
And Uncle Jack.
That's right, yes. They were quite a character, they were.
It was Bridge House, wasn't it?
Yes, that's right. In Halesworth, that's it.
I believe they also had a place in Diss. All the Southwold, Leiston, Halesworth and Diss.
Yes.
Bridge House in Halesworth, the shop in Halesworth. I don't know whether it's there now, but they used to have this Clark's clock. Huge clock outside on the side of the building. Now, it was said to us that it was the only one in Europe.
And of course, you're sixth generation Ives brother and sister.
Yes. Yeah.
We get on.
We do. We know each other too well, don't we?
Yes.
We have our moments.
You have to get on.
Because you do, but we do.
Yeah, but we do.
Yeah.
We do it.
I started with father when I was about, well, in all honesty, I started about 11 because I'm going back a long while. Many years, and you could do, helping to put boxes away.
Yes.
Then at 13, you started as a Saturday girl and you didn't get any special treatment, which I'm very grateful for. You came up the hard way.
You're still learning now?
And I'm still learning now, and I was still selling on shoes.
Yeah.
No, and then you came in. Yeah.
And then I came in when I left school at 16 and just went straight into the business. I didn't really know what I wanted to do, and I assumed it was just always going to be carrying on with shoes. And my mother couldn't stand me being at home on a Saturday, so I used to go with father to Felixstowe.
That's right, because yes, you didn't work in the Lacing shop. No. You're younger.
We opened Felixstowe in 79. That was an old greengrocer's shop, which today is W.H. Smith in Hamilton Road.
Okay.
It was a lovely shop. It was two massive, great curved windows at the front going to a porch. And I remember father used to have to insure those for a huge amount of money. Yeah, we started that, and it's interesting because I've seen pictures of what would be our great aunt Dora. So Dora and Jack again, back to Halesworth. Now, the front of their shop was absolutely identical to Felixstowe. Same windows, cove windows, even the sign, British Racing green and gold lettering, which of course is what father started with.
Yes, that's right.
At Felixstowe.
Yes, that's right.
So there were three Ives brothers, Herbert, Jack and Jim.
That's it.
All characters.
Yes. Jim preferred to be out fishing and left it to Dora to man the shop.
He'd just go and disappear on the boat.
I can't help but feel there's I can feel a link coming on there. Yeah.
Yes, he would. He'd disappear. And if he said he'd be back at 7 o'clock, if he wasn't, she called the Coast Guards out. Oh, gosh.
In the 20s, family decided that there was more money in retailing than wholesaling.
Mm-hmm.
So sometime in the early 20s, manufacturing stopped and went into selling shoes. I think Herbert, so grandfather, pa's father, if you could wear it, he sold it.
Yes.
Okay.
So it wasn't just shoes.
No. Oh, no. No.
So clothing, gloves. I mean, as Fay was saying, the brothers had character. Well, he had a real character, Herbert, because many a tale, he'd go down to London for bankrupt stock, and he'd take father with him. And father used to think, oh, God, he used to cringe because grandfather would say, right, John, don't put your scuffiest clothing on. Yeah, if you haven't got a hole in your trousers, make a ruddy hole, boy. And true story. And they used to drive down to London, wherever it was in London.
Yeah.
And Herbert would say, no, we're poor old retailers in Suffolk. You know, what's the best deal he can do? So he'd hammer them down on price. And then if that wasn't enough, Herbert would then say, no, we've got quite a long way back. What about a bit of money for the fuel? And 8 times out of 10, he'd get a further discount. So there's a discount on the discount.
This is to the end he was.
Yes. Yeah.
And poor Pa, he was cringy. He used to think, oh, I wish the ground would swallow me up. And but it did the trick.
And he'd come home with single gloves.
A whole load of left-handed gloves.
Oh, yeah. And his grandmother would say, what the hell have you come home with those for? What good will they do? Oh, but Muriel, we got Fortness Golf Club here. Albrook Golf Club. We better sell them as golfing gloves. And he did.
He did.
Yes. Yeah. He could sell, like father could, he could sell white cattail witch easily.
And so on to opening the shop in Woodbridge.
I never can remember if it was 81 or 82. It was August 81 or August 82. We came here. We took over this shop that was originally owned by 2 sisters.
Yes, the Sawyers, yes.
The Sawyers.
They were lovely.
Yeah. Yes, they had hairdressers and mainly clothes shop and hairdressers. And, we took it on from there, which we had 3 genders. We had children's, women's and men's. Woodbridge still has that appeal of oldie weldy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the Ives with their shoes, Peter with his crafts, everybody with their own select goods.
I mean, we get people coming from way afar, don't we?
We do.
And see us.
You really do.
Not just us, but Woodbridge in general.
We have a couple that have been coming to us a long time, 10, 15 years. Now they live in Epsom. And the first time I met them, I said, don't take this the wrong way, but are there no shoe shops in Epsom? Yes, there are, but nothing like this. They either come up on the train or drive up there, 2.5-hour drive. And I said, well, you're meeting family? No, we do our shopping in Woodbridge. Then we have something to eat, go by the river and then go back home.
And so many changes, especially with the online selling.
Yes, that's very hard. And of course, stock is different. What we sell now.
Yes, it is.
Very, very different. It's all comfort, more casual.
Yeah.
I remember when I first started with father, lady shoes were so pretty and feminine. Well, they're not so much now, are they?
No, it's very much trainer.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Trainer.
Not many high heels.
No.
No,
Not at all.
No, we used to do a range of dress shoes called Bally. And they were based in Norwich, they're local. And they were 3-inch heels.
Yes.
Well, I can't think the last time we sold a 3-inch heel.
No, not at all.
2.25-inch tops.
Yes.
And that's sort of pushing it.
Yeah.
We've seen those changes. We had a huge business of fitting children's shoes right back in the Lacing days. And we still see the second and third generation coming in. Oh, your father sold me my first pair of shoes,
Yeah.
and this person's about 60, 65, isn't he? Something like that.
Scary.
But Clark's decided that in 13, I think it was, that they'd go online, sell children's shoes online. And it was then we noticed a change, a dip, huge dip in sales in children's shoes. It was without doubt in the top 3 of the hardest decisions to make to stop selling children's shoes.
Oh, Daddy put it off twice, didn't he? Bless
He
him.
did.
Because I can remember going in and being measured.
Yes.
When I was a child.
Yes, that's right, yes.
Yes, he did that.
Yes.
And he, when Father was a child, they used to have even this X-ray machine that you could see your toes, the skeleton of your foot in the shoes. But after a little while, they withdrew it because a minuscule amount of radiation was found.
Yeah.
And, no, can't have
I
that.
don't think Herbert had one. He wouldn't have one. But the story was, so Pa used to, all at once, everyone would say, where's the boy gone? And he would be going down to Freeman Hardy and Willis, that was further down the High Street, and jumping on and off there and going on there.
Yeah.
Oh, what a lovely time listening to those stories. I could have stayed all afternoon hearing about Old Suffolk and Woodbridge. Thanks so much to David and Fay from Ives Footwear. And do pop in and tell them that you heard them on Choose Woodbridge Podcast.
Choose Woodbridge where the days are bright.
We hope you've enjoyed this podcast from Choose Woodbridge. They support the town, the community, thrive in independent shops and businesses, and welcome visitors from all over the world. Do get in touch and tell us where you're listening from. And you can find us online at choosewoodbridge.co.uk. Thanks to East Suffolk Council for supporting the Choose Woodbridge podcast.